Hi, I'm Chef Sabrina, and today I'm going to take risotto away from its classical presentation made with rice and make a barley risotto with mushrooms. It's still going to give us that same rich and tasty dish that'll warm you up. So we're going to start out by heating up our chicken broth because we always want to have warm broth to make a risotto. Turn that on. And then we're going to move on to the sautéing of the mushrooms. So we're going to take some butter and place that into a frying pan. And today we're using oyster, shiitake, and regular button mushrooms. You can use any variety of mushrooms that you want to from the fresh mushroom section. Now that my butter is all bubbly and hot, I'm going to be putting the mushrooms in, and I'm going to just cook them until they have a nice dry appearance, and then I'm going to set them aside while I start the rest of the risotto. So now that my mushrooms are done cooking, I'm going to set them aside. I'm going to bring my Dutch oven onto this burner. And again, over a medium heat, I'm going to be placing my oil in the pot, heating it up, and sautéing some onions. So next we're going to be adding our barley to the pan. And you want to make sure that you buy pearl barley, not pot barley, or you're not going to get the same results. This will need to cook for about 3 minutes. Next we're going to be adding our wine to the pot, and we want to add this and cook it until the wine is almost completely absorbed. So next, we're going to be adding 2 cups of the hot broth to the pot. And the key with making a really good risotto is to keep stirring it frequently because it's that continual knocking of the starches off the grain that's going to give you that nice creamy consistency. So now we're going to want to cook this until all the liquid is almost absorbed, and then we're going to continue to add liquid a ½ cup at a time until we've added it all. So now I'm going to add a ½ cup of the broth to this. You'll notice that the broth is almost absorbed and it's starting to have that creamy consistency. I'll keep adding it ½ cup at a time. Alright, so I've added all my broth to the risotto, and you'll know the risotto is ready and done when the barley is tender to the taste. So I'm going to be taking this off the heat and finishing it off. I'm going to be adding back in these mushrooms, and the reason I didn't have them in there for the whole process is all that stirring would have broken them up and made too many small little bits. So I'm going to be stirring these into the pot, and that'll warm them back up again. And then I'm going to be adding in some fontina cheese, and I'm just going to stir it until that cheese is melted. And once the cheese is melted, then I'm going to be adding in my cream. I'm going to be adding a little salt and pepper just to finish off the seasoning. So once my risotto is in my serving dish, I like to just garnish it with a little bit of chopped parsley. I do like to pair my risotto with a really nice vegetable dish. I've got a braised broccolini here. And both of these recipes come from our 2011 Everyday Delicious Cookbook, or you can find them on our website. Join me next time for more great recipes and kitchen safety tips on Shaw TV. Protect your family from carbon monoxide. Have fuel burning appliances inspected annually by a qualified technician. Never leave a vehicle idling in a garage. Visit atcogas.com for more home safety tips.
For more recipes and information, call the number on the screen or visit the website.